What is up, YouTube? Back at it with another wonderful video for y'all about Wuthering Waves. Today's topic, will shiny hunting, echo farming, a little co-op, will they be good? Will they be bad? Hey, time to find out. Shiny hunting is probably going to be my favorite thing to do in the whole game. Fighting bosses is definitely going to be first because that's the whole game. That's the whole game. Hey, combat's the whole game. Farming for shinies, I'm going to devote a lot of time into personally. That's going to be so sick. Now, echo farming we're all going to be spending time for, but I think if the co-op is going to be really good, and it seems like it has from the stuff I've seen and the stuff I've looked at, it seems like co-op's going to be pretty nice. Looks like Max Party 3, ability to farm echoes multiple times with your homies, farm shinies with your homies, you know, good stuff. But shiny hunting needs to be super duper difficult. Unlike having sex with your mom, because people her all. And why I think it needs to be really difficult and it should take a long time is because once you get a shiny, you have it forever. And like, as far as I understand, you can reroll the shiny is essentially on your account permanently. I didn't see too much info on this. I maybe saw like one video, maybe two videos on it. But if shiny hunting remains in a fixed location and there's chances to farm from that, I think what they should do instead for like a unique creature would be unique color variants for each of the echoes. So that you can farm for, you know, maybe you're just chilling and then suddenly, boom, gold tortuga. And that would be fucking sick. Seeing one of those would be awesome. And just, they have no stat bonus. They don't need a stat bonus. It's just a reskin. But like, maybe for events or something, they will do something like that. Like make the Tortuga red, white, and blue for 4th of July. I mean, shit, I don't know. Red and gold for the new year. I don't know. And making sure that we spend a lot of time getting those shinies. It's like a badge of honor. And like, if you get a shiny Huron at the start of the game because you're some lucky fuck bastard who's better than everybody else in the whole game, I think you should wear that as a badge of honor for a long time. Because no one's going to get a shiny Huron for forever. Or vice versa, you never get a shiny Huron in 3 years of playing Wuthering Waves. I think that'd be sick as hell. Maybe there's like a pity system. I really hope not. Because I want this shit to be rare. And I want the stats to be, well, they don't need to be like insane, but I want them to be pretty nice. I mean, me personally, if you farm for a shiny, that shit gotta be pretty good and pretty cool. So yeah, the shinies being difficult needs to be punched home pretty hard. I think that'd be really important for the game. And I think the echoes being really hard to farm for could be a little annoying if you have no friends. If you're a loner who has no friends, farming for echoes could be rough, but farming with homies I think will be really fun. I think it'll be pretty lit. Maybe they need to up the drop chances for people who play alone, because that's, you know, me personally, I'm not gonna play Wuthering Waves alone a single time. I'm either gonna be streaming it, so I'm gonna have people talking to me, people hanging out on twitch.tv/Laura, by the way. People always with me at all times when I'm playing Wuthering Waves. And farming with the homies, I think will be super lit, and I think that's going to be really important for keeping the farming system going and interesting. And as far as I can tell, for the echo farming, essentially, the shinies will have fixed locations. As far as I can tell, the shinies will have fixed locations, and the chances to get the shiny from that fixed location is going to be very low. Almost like if you've played Monster Hunter, farming for the rare gems and the rare materials from a common ore. There's essentially fixed locations for the shinies, and you farm them, and they're super rare to drop. At least I hope they're super rare to drop. Me personally, I kind of wish they had like a really rare spawn rate randomly in the world, like Power World or like Pokemon. I think that'd be more fun. But I guess the fixed locations will be fun too. And also it'll incentivize you to like go farm with your homies. So that'll be cool. Farm with the homies will be nice. I really hope that the unique look of the shinies is super duper hit home though. Because shinies should be super important. And I'm a big fan of a unique look for your character when you're in other players' worlds. So like standing out from the crowd a little bit. When you're in like a group of 3, maybe you join a rando and they're like, oh, holy shit, bro. Is that a shiny Tortuga? Like, what the fuck is that? And I think that'll be really important for the shinies. And the shinies will be super duper important in the game for me. And I'm sure for a lot of other people who like are collectors, want to get everything, want to flex. There's going to be people day one who get a shiny and go to every Twitch streamer in the genre and say, yeah, bro, you see my shiny Tortuga? And just spam it to everybody because they're super proud and super excited, and then, you know, it'll be lit. And me personally, I'm going to be one of those guys. If I get a shiny day one, I'm going to be one of those guys 100%. Hey, I'm caught. You got me. Going on to Echoes, because they're sort of in like a similar ballpark. Echoes, the substats for Echoes and shit, I believe there's too many stats to be rolled on the Echoes. And if there's not too many stats, there needs to be more ways. There needs to be a way to re-roll the stats. Maybe like fix the stats like in Nikkei where you can fix a specific stat, or like in Cookie Run where you can lock a stat or just roll one specifically. Because 14 stats is a lot. Because there's what? In Honkai Star Rail, crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, effect res, effect hit rate, flat attack, flat defense, flat HP. Are there any more? Wait, HP percent, defense percent. Are there any more? I think I got all of them. Yeah, I think I got all of them. So 10, that's a 40% increase. That's a lot. And that's just a lot of stats to get, and it'll make building take way longer, especially for the fact that all the substats are sort of already predetermined. You just don't, you're essentially paying to see the substats. And with the amount of stats that can be rolled, and from what I can tell, the material you use to unlock substats is non-refundable, meaning like if you get a really shit Echo, flat HP, flat defense, flat attack, flat ass, you when you feed it into another Echo, you're not going to get any of those materials back. I don't even think a percentage from what I understand. So that really sucks, and that really makes your stamina feel like it's going to waste. And I think if Wave sort of needs to play the sort of like the nice guy that's really good on your time management, because Genshin's gonna be out, Wuwa's gonna be out, or yes, Wuwa's out. Genshin's gonna be out, Honkai Star Rail is gonna be out, amongst other gacha games. I know I missed one that's really important. I can feel it. But just too big. Hey, Hoyoverse, just in general, a huge competitor, and Honkai Star Rail, except for Simmunity, I think Honkai Star Rail is great for your time management. It takes like 10 minutes to do everything. Aside from Simmunity. But Wuwa needs to be sort of competitive, even in the space of time management, because there's going to be so many things you can do. I think the Echo farming does need to respect that, and I think they will. I think they'll do great. But that needs to be emphasized, hit home a lot, just so people have a great time in the game and don't feel like all their stamina is being thrown in the trash to a quadra flat stat piece that they got nothing out of except for XP, as opposed to, you know, maybe a couple of their mats that they got back, maybe like just a couple. A bit of a small thing that I noticed too was using Echoes like level 0 unleveled Echoes, you cannot use as XP. As far as I've seen, you can't use an unleveled Echo as XP at all. And I think they should count a little bit towards XP, just like in Honkai Star Rail, where you can break down all your useless 4 stars and turn them into mats so you can upgrade your 5 stars. You know, I haven't seen anything in, I'm pretty sure Wuwa doesn't have that sort of thing. So being able to use your useless, weaker relics so that you can upgrade your better ones would be really nice.